Hello fellow mystics, welcome and thank you for stopping by to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. I hope your week is going on okay. Mine is okay, kind of busy-ish, but okay. So anyway, in this pick a card reading, we're going to ask your spirit team to advise you on whether the career path you're currently thinking of pursuing or are already pursuing is worthwhile. Should you pursue this career path or should you continue to pursue this career path? And this is a collective reading. It's a collective soul group reading, meaning while channeling the energies, I tap into different storylines. So if some messages don't resonate, it means I'm picking up on someone else's energy. So take what resonates and ignore what does not apply to you. That being said, some of the messages may not make sense immediately, not because the reading is not meant for you, but because the messages are still in your subconscious mind and it may take a few hours or days for your conscious mind to interpret the information. So if some of the messages don't resonate immediately, don't be so quick to dismiss this reading. Instead, come to the reading at a later date. You'll notice the messages will start to make more sense. All in all, let your intuition guide you. Right, so I have four piles here. Pick the pile you feel most drawn to. Then go to the description box of this video and click the timestamp that is attached to your selected pile. Now, let me show you the card images for each pile. So this is for pile 1. You have the snake. This is pile 2. You have the garden. This is pile 3. The lily. And this is for pile 4, the key. Right, so now before you pick your pile, I want us to do a quick short breathing exercise to help you clear your mind and draw your attention to the reading completely. So I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and now exhale. Inhale again, and now exhale. One last time. Inhale, and now exhale. Perfect. Now look at these 4 cards here and pick the one you feel most drawn to. Don't overthink it. Go with your first instinct. By the way, you can certainly pick more than one pile if you wish. Again, let your intuition guide you. Right, so I'll give you a few seconds to choose your pile and then I'll see you over in the main reading. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this card, the snake, I'll refer to you as pile 1 so that it's just easier for me to refer to you guys. So pile 1. Okay, so before I reveal, this is your yes or no card. So before I reveal the answer to your question on whether you should pursue the career path that's currently on your mind, I wanted to do a quick energy check-in with these 2 cards here. And this is just to further help you determine whether this pile is for you, whether this pile 1, this snake pile is for you. And of course, to save on time, I've already shuffled the cards and selected the energy check-in cards and also your tarot card. But I'll shuffle more cards towards the end of this reading to get more guidance from your spirit team regarding this particular question on whether you should continue pursuing this career or whether you should start pursuing this career. But for now, let's dive into these pre-shuffled cards over here to see what your energy is like at the moment. What energy are you projecting into the universe? And by the way, if this doesn't resonate immediately, just know it's coming from your subconscious mind, okay? So try to be open-minded and maybe come back to the reading at a later date and you'll notice that the messages will start to make more sense, okay? So what energy are you currently projecting into the universe with regard to this question that you want an answer to? And you got the contract and all tied up card. Contract, this is a contract, and all tied up. So what I'm getting from this is that with these 2 cards, I'm sensing that the reason you are drawn to this reading, other than just liking the image on this snake card, the reason you are drawn to this reading is because at the moment you're hesitant to follow this career path you're thinking about, because you feel like you don't have all the facts you need to make a decision on whether it's right or wrong for you. In fact, for some of you, I feel like you already have a contract offer with this card popping up in your reading. And maybe for some of you, you don't have it. Yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So for some of you, you already have this contract offer. And either way, whether you already have the contract offer or not, all of you watching this reading, or watching this pile 1 reading, all of you want to know how this path will unfold before you commit, because a contract is something that you have to commit. Yeah. So, but you don't want to commit to that path. You don't want to commit to this career before you know how it will unfold. You don't want to prematurely and hastily commit to a career path that may later end up limiting you or your potential and your growth. Yeah, with this all tied up card. Yeah, you'll feel sort of stuck with where you are. You don't want to be tied down, literally. You don't want to be tied down to the wrong career path. And that is why you now want Spirit to give you advice on whether it is worthwhile for you to pursue this career that's on your mind. Okay, so if this energy that I've just described right now sounds like you, it might have been all over the place. But if whatever it is that I've described sounds like you, or it's what you're experiencing right now, then the messages in this reading are meant for you. Okay, so stick around, and now let's see what the answer to your question is. Should you pursue this career path? And you got the Death card. Death and rebirth. And don't be scared. Sometimes in tarot, people are often so scared of the Death card, but more often than not, yes, as much as sometimes refers to death, actual death, more often than not, the Death card is metaphorical. It represents an ending of something, or change, or transformation. Okay, so you got the Death card, and for me, what this means is that the answer to your question is a yes and a no. So you don't have a yes or a no. It's a yes and a no. Okay? And what this means is that for now, yes, you should pursue this career. For now. However, down the line, you'll have to change careers at some point, because you will have outgrown this career path. Okay? Meaning, if you stay in it longer than you should, then it will limit your growth and potential. Probably that's why this also card came up here, all tied up. Yeah. So I'm sure you're wondering, if you have to change careers eventually, then why should you pursue this career now? Well, with the Death card in tarot symbolizes a major spiritual transformation. Okay, and so when it's coupled here with a snake, the message coming through here is, this career is meant to help accelerate your spiritual awakening. That is why it's important for you to pursue it now, even though later on you'll have to leave this path. Okay? And the snake in tarot, this snake here, not in tarot, in spirituality, the snake represents the Kundalini awakening. So for you, when it appears in your reading, it shows that this particular career path, you'll experience a Kundalini awakening while on this career path, and this spiritual awakening will be good for you. Okay, rebirth. Okay, it will be good for you because it will allow you to discover who you truly are. It will allow you to discover your true talents and soul gifts that you're meant to share with this world, so as to attain the infinite abundance you seek. Yeah, we all embark on a career so that we can eventually attain abundance, isn't it? Yeah. So interestingly, this career will be a training ground to prepare you to become a spiritual healer for others. And by spiritual healer, I mean it can be physical, mental, or emotional healing. Okay, you could be dealing with the physical body, the mental body, or the emotional body. We all have 4 energy bodies: spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Okay, and the emotional and the mental bodies are the yin and yang energies within us, and then the spiritual body is the all-encompassing body. And then the physical body now houses all these other 3 energies. Okay, so interestingly enough, this career path that you want to pursue is going to help you spiritually awaken and discover how you're meant to heal the world And it could be physically, emotionally, or mentally, okay? And some of you could also just be energy healers, yeah? So you could be working with all the 4 energy bodies that I've just talked about, okay? So that's why, as much as you're being told that later on you might end up having to change careers, that's why you're being told, for now, this career is good for you, okay? It's good for you because it's going to help you, your spiritual awakening process. And you need this spiritual knowledge in order to heal the world, okay? You're going to be a very powerful healer. The snake is a very powerful spiritual symbol in terms of healing, okay? So, and you're being told, so even though it's a temporary transitional phase, yeah, with this death card here, temporary or transitional path, your higher self advises you to still pursue it for now. It is a worthwhile and beneficial path for you, okay? So see this career path as a stepping stone on your way up to success. When the time to switch careers arrives, when the time arrives, are you seeing? I'm seeing like this is divine timing. When the time to switch your careers arrives, rest assured, your higher self will send you clear signs that it's time to shed your old skin and begin anew. Just like how snakes shed their skin, yeah? To reveal a new version of themselves, rebirth, okay? So that's why you're actually drawn to this snake card here. You guys, this particular career path is meant to help you accelerate your spiritual awakening process. Even if you've already started, even if you've already gone through your Kundalini awakening process, well, this particular career path is going to accelerate your ascension, okay? So stick with it for now, and when the time is right, when the time to switch careers arrives, you will be given clear signs by the universe that it's time to switch careers and start your spiritual mission work. I have a feeling that you guys are highly powerful energy healers, and yeah, and this career path will help you discover this side of yourself, okay? Whatever that career is, okay? Don't, even if it's something that is not spiritual at all, you just know your spirit guides are saying it will help you uncover your spiritual purpose, okay? Even if right now the career path that you're thinking about is being a builder or being an architect, which is something so logical and has nothing to do with spirituality, your spirit guides are saying just trust the process. Just trust the process. Are you saying this is why this girl is blindfolded, okay? So I'm guessing that some of you are thinking right now, but whatever it is that I want to pursue has nothing to do with spirituality. So how on earth is this whole process going to help me with my spiritual awakening? Well, you're being told, stop, you don't worry about that, okay? Leave that to the universe to determine how this career path will lead you to your spiritual awakening and help you discover what your true spiritual calling is here on earth, okay? Just go with the flow, okay? For now, pursue that career and you will eventually discover your spiritual calling, okay? Wow. Okay, so if you've been offered a contract, this is a go-ahead from Spirit telling you to sign it. And if you've been doubting whether you should commit to this career path, your Spirit team is saying, accept this path because it will bring powerful and beneficial changes into your life for now, okay? Right, so before we end this reading, let's get final guidance messages from your spirit guides regarding this whole career path that you're thinking about embarking on, okay? What final advice do they have for you? I'm using the Daily Crystals Inspiration deck. I usually like this image. It's such a this is one of the most beautiful decks I own. I love it. Just the feel and the design. Anyway, so right. So what final guidance do your spirit guides have for you? Practice patience. Let's just shuffle all of them. And then Lemurian quartz. What did I say about you guys being very powerful healers? Lemuria was a place on Earth that sort of, I think, no, Lemuria was a place in the universe that sort of disappeared. It was a place that yeah, it was like a place that was like heaven on earth. It was so peaceful. Like the way people would describe it would be like it was like heaven on earth. Yeah. And so I feel like you're one of the descendants of Lemuria, or your ancestors came from there in terms of spirituality. And that's why I felt that really strong, powerful energy, spiritual healing energy. You're a powerful healer. The Lemurians, their main task, they were light workers, and their main mission was to help bring heaven on earth, to help people discover happiness even in trying times. Okay, so, and you're a healer. That's why I said I felt like you're an energy healer. You're meant to help uplift people's energies, and this particular career path is going to help you discover how exactly to do that so that it is effective. Okay, so practice patience, and then prioritize your health. See guys, I can't make this up. What did I say about you being a spiritual healer? Yeah, turquoise, prioritize your health. But I have a feeling that most of you are clear empaths. If you're watching this reading, you're a clear empath with this turquoise color over here. I'm seeing aquamarine as well. You're a clear empath, and this particular career path is going to help you learn how to balance your emotions, because as a clear empath, it's very easy to get overwhelmed by other people's emotions, because that's how you help heal other people, by absorbing their emotions and transmuting it into positive energy. But this constant absorbing of people's energies can be draining if you don't know how to properly create boundaries around yourself, and so that you can differentiate between your own emotions and other people's emotions. Okay, so this particular career path is going to help you hone in on this skill of being a clear empath. You're going to learn how to balance your emotions. You're going to learn how to not let other people's emotions affect you. Even though you're a clear empath and you're meant to tap into people's emotions, you're going to learn how to set clear boundaries. Are you seeing this girl here tied up? Yeah, this is you. You're going to set clear boundaries. And are you seeing this scale over here in the contract card? You're going to learn how to balance your emotions. You're going to learn how to not let your emotions get the better of you. You're going to learn how to balance your mind and your heart. Okay, because in order to make proper decisions, in order to live a fulfilling life, you need to have a balance between your heart and your mind. Okay, as a clear empath, sometimes we let our emotions get the better of us, and we end up either being people pleasers, or we just end up being so depressed because we're taking on the burdens of people. Okay, the emotions of people. So this particular career path is helping you hone in on your psychic gift of being a clear empath. Okay, a healer. You're going to help people emotionally, and for some of you even physically and mentally. Yeah, but you're mainly going to work with the energy, with the emotional body. Remember I said we have 4 energy bodies: spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental. I have a feeling that most of you watching this are going to work with the emotional body. Okay, probably some of you are going to be counselors, or in the mental health in the mental health industry. Yeah, so also, in fact, emotional and mental energy bodies. Okay, and spiritual body as a whole. Okay, because they're all interconnected. You can't work on one and ignore the other. Okay, but just know you're a clear empath, and this particular spiritual calling, this particular career path is going to help you discover your gift of being a clear empath. Okay, and you're being told here with this practice patience with the Lemurian quartz, you're just being told this, like I said, that you've already been told that later on you might need to change your careers. Yeah, but this might make you feel a bit agitated, because you're like, oh, like I said, you feel like if I'm going to change careers at some point, then isn't this going to sort of waste my time? No, your spirit guides are saying no, this is not a waste of your time. Okay, this is a necessary step towards your career and your career path. If you're meant to be a clear empath, this particular career that you're thinking of pursuing right now, that will change later on in the future, is part of the process. Okay, so just be patient. Everything will be revealed in divine timing. So stick with it for now. Pursue this career. Okay, and just be patient. It's not a waste of your time. Just because you're going to change careers down the line, it's not a waste of your time. Okay, that's what your spirit guides want to tell you with these 2 cards here. Right, so I hope the messages that have come through in this reading have been useful for you, and they've given you some hope in regard to your question. And if some things don't resonate immediately, remember, come back to this reading at a later date. Sometimes our ego is not yet ready to accept the messages from our heart, and the messages coming through here are from your heart. The heart has a far more powerful computing power than our mind, so it may take a while for the ego to accept what the heart is saying because it's just not believing it yet, okay? But the messages coming through here were meant for you. Other than that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you are drawn to the other piles, please by all means feel free to watch all of them. That's your spirit guide's way of bringing even more messages to you. Okay, so have a lovely week. See you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2. So if you chose this card, the Garden, I'll refer to you as pile 2 just so that it's easier for me to talk to you guys. Okay, so right, before I reveal the answer, this is the answer to your question on whether you should pursue the career path that's currently on your mind. I wanted to do a quick energy check-in for you guys to further help you determine whether this pile is for you, to determine whether you being drawn to this Garden card was the correct choice for you, okay? What energy are you projecting into the universe at this moment in time? So, of course, to save on time, I've already selected the energy check-in cards and the tarot card reading here, but I'll shuffle more cards towards the end of this reading to get more guidance, messages from your spirit team, okay? But for now, let's dive into these pre-shuffled cards here to see what your energy is like at the moment. Like I said, what energy are you projecting into the universe? And whatever energy comes through here may not immediately resonate with you because it's still in your subconscious mind. The messages coming from this reading are from your subconscious mind, and sometimes the ego is not yet ready to accept the messages in the subconscious mind, okay? So if some things don't resonate immediately, don't be so quick to dismiss this reading. What I want you to do is come back to the reading at a later date and you'll notice more messages will start to make more sense, okay? If you were drawn to this reading, I highly believe that this reading is for you, okay? So keep an open mind. Right, so the current energy you're projecting into the universe, you got the Angel of Love and the Man Holding a Heart, and it came in reverse. So with these two cards, I'm sensing that the reason you were drawn to this reading is because you're somewhat worried that if you pursue this career, the career that's on your mind, you feel like your love life may suffer for a while, not forever, just for a while, perhaps in the beginning stages of building this career. In other words, you feel like this career path will require so much of your attention in the beginning stages that you won't have adequate time to nurture your love life. See, she's holding a heart. I'm seeing that as nurturing your love life. And for example, if you're already in a relationship, you fear that embarking on this career path will cause you and your partner to drift apart, a man holding a heart, to drift apart due to conflicting schedules. And if you're single, you feel like this career path will limit your social life, hence making it difficult for you to meet your future partner, this handsome guy over here, okay? So right now, you want spirit to give you guidance on whether pursuing this career path is worth the risk of you potentially not having a fulfilling love life for a while, okay? You want to see whether the risks outweigh the pleasure, okay? Wait, okay, yeah, I think, does that make sense? Risks outweigh the pleasure. You want to see, okay, let me just repeat what I said. You want to see whether it's worthwhile to focus on your career for now and put your love life on the back burner, just for a little while, okay? So if this sounds like you or what you're experiencing now, then the messages in this reading are meant for you, okay? And even if it doesn't sound familiar, like I said, come back to this reading at a later date. I might be tapping into your future energies, okay? If you stumble upon this video, this reading is meant for you. Okay, so let's get to now the answer to your question. Should you pursue this career path? And you got the 7 of Cups. Yeah. So again, see, this guy is sort of just thinking, should I pursue this career? Is it worth me not having a love life? Is it worth it? I feel like this is your love life. You're thinking, should I take this instead of this for now? Okay, so with this 7 of Cups, the answer to your question is yes, pile 2, you should pursue this career path. However, this career path you're thinking of has so many extra pathways to choose from. Are you saying yes? So many options to choose from. And it's important for you to really narrow down to which specific pathway you will follow, okay? Because if you don't narrow down to the exact pathway you want, you may end up getting overwhelmed by the numerous requirements of this path as a whole, because maybe this path has so many, like, if you were to become a, let me put it like this garden card here implies that you'll get so overwhelmed that you'll not even have time to nurture the other aspects of your life, such as your romantic relationships. Are you saying the garden is sort of like a networking social card? Yeah, just spending time with people in the open, just chilling. So if you don't narrow down to the exact pathway you want, you may end up getting overwhelmed by the numerous requirements of this path. As I've said, this garden card implies that you'll get so overwhelmed that you'll not even have time to nurture, to nurture the other aspects of your life, such as your romantic relationships. Here with this man holding a card, let me put it upright even though it came in reverse. You'll not have time to nurture your romantic relationships, friendships, and even family life, okay? You won't have time to sit back, relax, and enjoy socializing with people you care about because of how big, how massive this career path is. So you need to narrow down, okay? So while you're being advised to pursue this career path, you're also being warned that if you wish to have a balanced work and home life where you play as much as you work, then this is not the time to become a jack of all trades, okay? This career requires you to be a master of only one trade. Pick one career path and run with it. Don't attempt to multitask in this career. And I'm sensing that the reason Spirit is being so adamant in trying to remind you not to multitask is because I feel like most of you are very good at multitasking. You can juggle many things at once. But you know what? When it comes to this career path that you're thinking about, your spirit guides are saying, you need to put that habit on pause for now, because this career path needs you to choose one specific thing in it. There's a niche in this career path that you need to focus on. Don't focus on everything, okay? Because if you focus on everything, you're going to be so overwhelmed, okay? And then your fears of not having a love life will indeed come true, okay? So do thorough research and determine which pathway you'll specialize in within this career you want to pursue, okay? If you're stuck, like in this 7 of Cups, if you're confused, you don't know what to do, then find a knowledgeable mentor working within this career field and get their advice on which pathway is best for you. Yeah, get their advice. There are mentors out there willing to help you. I'm seeing this snake as a mentor, okay? And I think this is a bat. So get a mentor to advise you on which pathway is best for you. That's probably why you were so drawn to this card also, which in this case symbolizes networking, as I've said. Yeah, you networking so as to find a mentor to guide you down this career path. I have a feeling that the reason you're also being told to network is some of you are you're somewhat of introverts. This Angel of Love card, for some reason I just feel like the people who are drawn to this pile too are sort of introverts and have a hard time going out there and socializing with people, asking people for help. You're very independent. You're very self-reliant. You rely on yourself, okay, to make difficult choices. And it's worked for you in the past, okay? But you're being told for this career path, if you get stuck, you need to go out there and find a mentor, find mentors or guides who can help you decide which specific part in this career you want to choose, okay? This career is too broad for you to do everything, okay? You can't be a jack of all trades. You need to be a master of one if you want to be successful in this career, okay? And yeah, so you're being told, if you heed this advice, if you heed the advice you've just been told here now, then this 7 of Cups also suggests that you will experience so much success in this career. You'll have so many beneficial opportunities at your doorstep. All these opportunities that you'll be lost for choice. See, he has so many opportunities, he has so many balls to choose from that is like, oh my God, okay, so which one can I choose from? And this is what's going to happen. You'll have so many beneficial opportunities at your doorstep that you'll be lost for choice. Literally, success will be falling on your lap like rainwater, naturally and effortlessly. Okay, that's what you're being told if you heed the advice that you've been told to do here. Okay, so yeah, so before we end this reading, let's get final guidance from your spirit team. Let's just see what more they want to say about this particular spiritual path that you were thinking about. Wow. So in when you're doing yes or no tarot readings, cups usually represent just, if you ask, will this happen to me? Yeah, cups say yes, it will happen to you naturally. So as I've said, if you've been wondering whether this career is going to be successful, it will be successful. Like, things will just be falling on your lap, only on the condition that if you follow this advice you've been given here, focus on one area. Do not try to become jack of all trades, okay? And find a mentor to help you, to guide you through this career path. This is not a time for you to do everything yourself. Find a mentor, okay? Find a mentor. Right, so what final guidance do your spirit guides have for you regarding this career path? And you got release your emotional baggage, okay? Aragonite. And let me just shuffle all of them and then I'll channel the messages. I feel like picking this one. Schedule yourself in. See? Okay, so what messages are coming through here? It's interesting. Are you seeing how I paired this? I put this schedule yourself in underneath the garden card, which sort of like represents just chilling in the garden, relaxing. And then for the release your emotional baggage, I put it underneath the man holding a heart. So I'll start with this Aragonite, yeah? Release your emotional baggage. The message coming through here is, some of you at this moment in time, if you want to pursue this career, there are some people you will need to let go of, okay? Yeah. You remember I told you this card came in reverse. For some reason, I felt so called to put this card underneath it. So with this, release your emotional baggage. In order for you to be successful in this career, and this career is going to be beneficial for you, as we've seen, there's some people you'll need to let go of. There's some people in your current environment that are preventing you from truly experiencing a fulfilling life, okay? There's some people, maybe that even that you've been thinking about not following this career path because there's someone in your life that you want to focus on, but with this maybe you want to start a family, yeah? And you're thinking, if I embark on this career path, then I won't be able to start this family, like I won't have time. Maybe you want to have children and you're thinking you don't want to have children too late, so you want to start now. Well, this card here is telling you, if you've been thinking of starting a family now, this is not the right time, okay? And this is why they're saying this. This is not the right time for you to start a family right now, because this career path, this is a time for you to focus on discovering your true talents, okay? Discovering how you want to make an impact in the life, in the lives of other people, how you want to make an impact in the world, okay? So this is not a time for you to even focus on starting a family or getting children, okay? This is a time of self-discovery. Are you seeing the angel of love? This is a time for self-love, okay? And so that means there's some people in your life right now who are making you feel like you need to start a family now, or children, or they're pressuring you to start a family now. But this card here is telling you, no, you need to cut these people off for some time, because right now your higher self requires you to focus on your career, to focus on this particular career that you've been thinking about, okay? And when the time is right, when the time to start a family arrives, then you will receive guidance from your spirit guides, okay? But for now, this is not a time for you to focus on starting a family, okay? Focus on building this career first, because for some of you, your career is going to be so impactful to other people. Are you seeing this? You're like an angel on earth, okay? Your career is going to impact so many people in the world emotionally. It's going to make so many people happy, okay? That's why it's so important for you to focus on building it right now, okay? Just for right now, okay? They're not saying put your love life on hold forever. No. They're just saying for now, your main priority should be to build this career, okay? Your main priority should be to look for a mentor who can help you build this career. And your main priority right now should be thinking, what exactly can I focus on specializing within this career path, okay? So those people who are pressuring you to start a family right now, tell them, nope, this is what I'm going to do now, okay? Release your emotional baggage. Don't let other people control you. Don't let other people determine how your life will be, okay? If there's any person in your life who's emotionally manipulating you and making you feel like if you don't start a family now, then you're late, you're going to be too late and you're not going to have a family. No. You're being told that's not true, okay? Where you are right now, you need to focus on your career. And when you now finally need to focus on your family and family life, then the universe will give you clear signs, okay? But also the other message is that some people right now in your life, you need to sit down and evaluate. There's some people right now in your life that are not going to be, that are going to drag you down when it comes to this career, okay? They're going to prevent you from truly experiencing self-love. I feel like this career that you're going to embark on requires you to have really mastered the art of self-love, okay? Because probably you're going to be teaching other people about how to love themselves, how to nurture themselves. And that's why this schedule yourself in card came up, yeah? So this card is what now I'm talking about, the self-love. I have a feeling that your career, this current career is meant to help people learn how to just be more loving with themselves, take care of themselves, pamper themselves, okay? And I have a feeling that whoever's in your life right now is not allowing you to fully discover this, to fully integrate this lesson of self-love, because they're taking from you and not giving you, yeah? But self-love requires you to learn how to give equally as much as you take equally, okay? Prioritize yourself, okay? So really sit down, evaluate who in your life is preventing you from truly focusing on yourself, yeah? From spending time with yourself, because they just want all your attention, okay? And there's nothing wrong with someone wanting your attention, but there's something wrong with someone who just constantly wants your attention and doesn't allow you to schedule yourself in, okay? Doesn't allow you to pursue your own passions and dreams, okay? Where there's some people in your life that are preventing you from focusing on your passions because they want you to just focus on their passions and nurturing their passions, okay? So yeah, that's your message. I hope the messages that have come through in this reading have been useful and uplifting in some way and have helped you determine whether you're going to pursue this career. But like I said, you've been told to pursue this career. It's going to bring you a lot of success, okay? And don't worry about your establishing a family or having children. When the time is right, you will be given clear signs that it's time to now focus on your family life and children, okay? But for now, focus on this career. Look for a mentor who can help you determine which particular area you're going to focus in, okay? Some of you, this career will require you to teach other people how to integrate the lesson of self-love, okay? It's going to have a huge impact on the world. And that's why it's so important for you to now first focus on yourself, because you can't teach other people how to integrate self-love if you yourself, you don't know how to do that, okay? That's what you're being told. Release emotional baggage. Release those people who are preventing you from fully integrating this energy of self-love over here, okay? And once you do that, your career will be so successful, okay? So, right, that being said, I'll see you in my next reading. Have a lovely week. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose this card, the Lily, I'll refer to you as Pile 3, just so that it's easier for me to talk to you guys. Okay. So, right, before I reveal the answer, this is the answer to your question on whether you should pursue the career path that's currently on your mind. I wanted to do a quick energy check-in for you guys to further help you determine whether this pile is for you. And as I've already shuffled the cards, they're here. These are the energy check-in cards and also your tarot card. But towards the end of the reading, I'll shuffle more oracle cards to get more guidance from your spirit team, okay? But for now, let's dive into these pre-shuffled cards over here to see what your energy is like at the moment. What energy are you projecting into the universe? What are you unconsciously projecting to the universe with regard to this question on whether you should pursue this career path? And why I'm insisting on unconscious is because I want to remind you that even if the messages that come through here don't resonate immediately, don't be so quick to dismiss this reading. Sometimes our ego is not yet ready to understand the messages in our subconscious mind, and when it can't understand those messages, then it labels them as this reading is not meant for me. No. If you stumbled upon this video, then your spirit guides definitely want you to hear something out of it, okay? So if some things don't resonate, I suggest you come back to this reading at a later date, and you'll start to notice that the messages will start to make more sense, because now your ego will be ready to accept the messages. In this reading, I could be tapping to your future energies, okay? So keep an open mind. Right, so what energy are you unconsciously projecting into the universe? And you got the Victory card in reverse, and the Healer of Ages as well in reverse. So both cards are reversed. A lot of stuck energy. Okay, so let me just put them upright, but just know they came in reverse. So with these two cards here, I'm sensing that the reason you are drawn to this reading is because you are seriously doubting whether you have made the right career choices up to this point. With this Victory card in reverse, I can tell that I'm sensing that your self-confidence is extremely low at the moment. You don't trust in your capacity to make the right career choices. You feel stuck. Like I said, they came in reverse. You feel stuck and you feel like you're on the wrong path. And so you desperately want guidance from spirit. In particular, you want spirit to advise you on whether you have made the right decision in choosing this career path. I have a feeling you're someone who likes to incorporate your spirit. With this Healer of Ages card, you're someone who likes to incorporate your spiritual beliefs in everything you do. But at the moment, you feel like this particular career path you want to pursue may not really be in alignment with your core spiritual beliefs. And that's why you want your spirit team to advise you on whether, is it okay for me to continue in this career path? Is it in alignment with my spiritual beliefs? Yeah, you're sort of doubting your own judgment, okay? And yeah, so if this sounds like you or what you're experiencing now, then the messages in this reading are meant for you. But remember what I said, even if it doesn't sound like you, just keep an open mind. I could be tapping into your future energies. So come back to the reading at a later date and you'll notice that it'll start to make more sense. Right, so that's your current energy. So now let's move on to the main reading, the main question, the answer to your question, should you pursue this career path? And you got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. Woohoo! Celebration. So with this Six of Wands, you guessed it. The answer to your question is pile 3. Yes. You absolutely should pursue this career path. You will attain so much success and public recognition on this career path. Okay, Six of Wands is a success card. Okay, but there's a caveat. This career path you're thinking about will require you to be very self-confident in order for you to succeed. So it is important for you to start identifying and releasing the self-limiting beliefs and behaviors within you that cause you to have low self-esteem. Like I started this reading, I said already at this moment in time, I feel like you guys have a very low confidence in yourself and your ability to make decisions. And this card is saying, hey, this career path is meant for you. And if you want to succeed in this career path, you need to start identifying these thoughts that make you start having low self-esteem and diminish your confidence in yourself, okay? Because with this Lily card here, your spirit team is advising you that it is important for you to master the principle of self-love if you want to be successful in this career. And self-love means being confident in your own ability to make the right decisions, okay? So I have a feeling, so with self-love I mean because you give yourself flowers, okay? Flowers, when do you give someone flowers? When you care about them. Like, it's a show of affection, isn't it? It's a symbol of affection. Anyway, so I have a feeling that most of you watching this pile 3 reading have a tendency to be too self-critical. You focus so much on the flaws, on your flaws, and you forget to recognize your achievements, okay? And so this lily here is sort of saying this career path you're thinking about requires you to learn how to pat yourself on the back as often as you critique yourself. It's good to be critical of yourself, yeah? It's good to identify your flaws and try to enhance, to improve yourself all the time, but that your spirit guides are saying sometimes you go overboard, you become too self-critical, you tear yourself apart, you focus so much on your flaws and you forget to focus on your achievements to the point where it breaks down your confidence. You're your own worst enemy when it comes to building your confidence. You tear yourself down, okay? But they're saying this career path, it is important for you to master the principle of self-love. Learn how to speak words of love to yourself. As much as you speak words of constructive criticism, you also need to learn how to speak words of love for yourself if you want to pursue this, if you want to succeed in this career. So this lily here is saying the career path you're thinking about requires you how to learn how to pat yourself on the back as often as you critique yourself. And in other words, to succeed in this career, you'll need to be your own greatest cheerleader, okay? You'll need to be, don't wait for others to compliment your work. Don't seek external validation. Instead, always strive to compliment yourself, okay? Give yourself flowers when you do something nice or when you accomplish something great, okay? In other cards in tarot, there's usually flowers, someone giving this person flowers, okay? And so coincidental that they came up with a lily card. So learn to self-validate, okay? That's your key to success in this career. Like I said, this career is going to bring you a lot of success, but you will have to first learn how to be confident in yourself and validate your achievements as much as you critique yourself, okay? In fact, more so, validate your achievements more so than you critique yourself, okay? And also with this being a wands card, your spirit guides want to remind you that this career path will require you to put in the effort. You will have to work hard and be diligent in fulfilling the work requirements. You can't afford to be lazy. You cannot afford to be lazy. But rest assured, if you fully dedicate yourself, then this 6 of Wands, just the image itself, yeah? This 6 of Wands strongly implies that your hard work will surely be rewarded. See the hands here, they're praising you. There are hands over here praising you. Your hard work will surely be rewarded and your achievements will be publicly recognized and acknowledged, yeah? I'm seeing that you'll actually be a celebrity of some sort in this career field, and people will look up to you as a leader and mentor. With this Healer of Ages card, people will look up to you as a leader and mentor, okay? Because of how successful you're going to be in this career path. But remember, the one thing you need to first hone in on when you're thinking about this career path is you need to learn how to be self-confident. So start identifying those limiting beliefs within you that cause you to have low self-esteem, that cause you to be so harsh on yourself when it comes to your flaws, okay? Learn how to focus on the good more so than the flaws within you, okay? That's what you're being told. Wow. Okay, cool. You're going to be a celebrity. So cool. So right. So before we end this reading, let's get final guidance from your spirit guides, and let's just see what more they want to say about this, whatever has come through in your reading, about this career path that you're thinking about. What more do they want to give you? What more advice do they want to give you? So give yourself flowers more often. If you achieve something, give yourself flowers, okay? Praise yourself. Be your own biggest fan. Stop seeking external validation. This is you, victory. This is you. Once you learn how to be confident in yourself, this is how you're going to be projecting yourself into the world. See? Victory, okay? Victory. So yes, pursue this career. Oh, okay. Create your own luck, aventuring. We're going to take it. And the other one. Live your purpose, moonstone. Okay. So as I was shuffling the cards, when this moonstone came up, live your purpose. The message that came through immediately was that I have a feeling that because of your low self-esteem, some of you have been skeptical about pursuing this career because you feel like, okay, what did I want to say? It's gone. I've lost my train of thought. Let's see. Okay, let me take some time. Oh, yes, I've got it. So what is happening is that some of you dim your light to fit in, okay? Sometimes you end up, you have a tendency to do things just so that you can fit in. And you don't do this because you're shallow. No, it's just because you like harmony and peace, yeah? And if you're dimming your light to fit in, okay? If you've been thinking about any other career other than this one that your spirit guides drew you to watch this video, you're being told no. You do what you want to do. Don't let other people dictate your choices. Trust your... Yes, in fact, the message coming through here is, for some of you, you're surrounded by people who are telling you to do something else, but you want to do something else. Like, you want to focus on one thing, but the people you care about are telling you, no, this is not going to be a worthwhile endeavor. It's not going to be worth it, you know? It's not going to bring you the abundance you want. So you focus on this, because if you focus on this one, then you're going to get more money. No. This moonstone is saying, follow your intuition. What is your intuition telling you to focus on? Okay? And the reason you guys are doubting whether you're on the right path, like I said at the beginning, is mainly because of the other people. You're taking into account other people's opinions, okay? But this moonstone card is telling you, you trust your own decisions, trust your own judgment above anyone else's, okay? This is not a time to listen to what other people are telling you to do, okay? You follow your intuition. Is your intuition telling you to focus on this path? If you listen to your intuition, probably your intuition is telling you, yes, you need to focus on this path. You see, it's going to bring victory to you, okay? So trust your judgment, trust yourself. Don't listen to other people. Live your purpose. What do you want to do? Don't listen to what other people are telling you to do, okay? Follow your intuition in regard to this career path. This career path, in fact, the other message coming through here is this career path will require you to trust your intuition more than anything else, okay? With the Healer of Ages here, again, probably maybe some of you have a spiritual calling. Part of your career path will be something to do with spirituality, helping people embrace their spiritual calling, yeah? Maybe you might be a spirit energy healer. And they're saying there's some people in your mind, in your surroundings that have been telling you, no, this is not a worthwhile endeavor. You won't gain a lot of money. And sort of you've been letting their opinions affect you, and that's why you're feeling so low self-esteem. You don't believe in yourself. At first you used to believe in yourself and you used to know, yes, this is what I'm meant to do. But of late you've been letting other people's opinions affect your judgment, okay? So you're being told no. You trust your own decision. This decision to embark on this career is the right one for you, okay? You're on the right path. You're on the right path. Listen to yourself. Do not listen to what other people are telling you to do, okay? Follow your intuition, follow your path. That's your advice. And then with this aventuring, create your own luck. It's just what I said. The people around you have been telling you that no, this healing path, this spiritual path that you want to follow, this spiritual career that you want to pursue will not yield the fortune that you want, the abundance that you want. But you're being told, no, you create your own luck. You are the one who's responsible of determining whether you're going to be successful in this career or not, okay? No one else but you. You're the healer of the ages. You're the leader of your life. You're the controller. You're driver of your life, okay? So if you want to amass $1 million in this career, then tell yourself you're going to amass $1 million in this career. Nothing in your external world is going to determine this. You are the one who are going to determine how much you make in this career, okay? You create your own luck. You create your own abundance, okay? Don't let other people bring you down by telling you, no, this is not a worthwhile venture. No, it is. Like you've been told, you're going to be so successful in this career. It will require you to do a lot of work, yes? But if you put in the work, if you dedicate yourself to it, and if you practice being self-confident, trusting in your own judgment, following your intuition above anyone else's, then the abundance you want will come to you naturally, okay? You're a very powerful leader, and people will follow you. People will follow what you're saying. You will find people to support you, okay? So don't worry. You focus on this path. And the one thing you need to focus on this path at this moment in time is work on your self-confidence, okay? Don't let other people determine what you're going to do, okay? Trust your own judgment above anything else. Yes, take into account other people's opinion, but don't put them on a pedestal, okay? Your judgment comes first, okay? Your decisions, your intuition comes first before anything else, and you will amass the wealth that you want. You create your own luck, okay? So yes, you should pursue this career path, okay? So I hope the messages that have come through here have been uplifting for you and encouraging, so that you get out of this low self-esteem mood you've been in for a while. And yeah, if you've been drawn to the other pals, feel free to watch them as well. Other than that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a lovely week, and see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, Pal 4. If you chose this card, the key, I'll refer to you as Pal 4, just so that it's easier for me to talk to you guys. Right, so before I reveal the answer to your question, this is the answer to your question. Before I reveal the answer to your question on whether you should pursue this career path that's currently on your mind, I wanted to do a quick energy check-in for you guys to further help you determine whether this path is for you. And of course, to save on time, I've already pre-shuffled those energy check-in cards and your tarot cards over here. But towards the end of this reading, I'll shuffle more oracle cards just to see what further guidance your spirit guides have for you in regard to this question you have about whether you should pursue this career or not. So, but for now, let's dive into these pre-shuffled cards over here to see what your energy is like at the moment. And you got the happy family in reverse, and the magician in reverse as well. The magician and the mirror. Right, so with these two cards being in reverse, there's a lot of stuck energy. There's a lot of energy about going against the grain, the natural pattern of life. So I'll put them upright, but just know they came in reverse. Right, so with these two cards, by the way, whatever energy I'm picking up here is something that is occurring unconsciously within you. This is the unconscious energy you're projecting into the universe with regard to this particular question, okay? So if the messages don't resonate immediately, don't be so quick to dismiss this reading. If you stumble upon this reading, it's meant for you, okay? It's just that sometimes, because these messages are coming from your subconscious mind, it can be hard for the ego to understand the messages from the subconscious mind, because the ego is our conscious mind, okay? And it may take a while for the conscious mind to understand messages from the subconscious mind, okay? And whenever your ego can't understand the messages from the subconscious mind, it immediately tries to protect you by saying, no, this reading is not meant for you because we don't understand it, yeah? But no, I highly believe it that if you felt drawn to this reading, the messages coming through are meant for you. If it's not resonating, then it just means your ego is not yet ready to understand the messages. Or I could be tapping into your future energy, okay? And if you come to the reading at a later date, you'll find that the messages will start to make more sense, okay? So keep an open mind. Don't be so quick to dismiss this reading if whatever it is that I'm talking about here doesn't resonate. Come back to the reading at a later date. I assure you, things will start to click, okay? So with these two cards here, I'm sensing that the reason you are drawn to this reading is because the career on your mind may likely require you to relinquish your over-dependency on your family for support with this happy family card. be it financial support or emotional support. And for some of you, your family may not be so thrilled about you following this career path, so much so that if you continue to pursue this career, you feel like your relationship with your family may become really strained. Yeah. And so right now you're sort of like in a dilemma. On one hand, the magician card here, yeah, 2 hands. On one hand, you feel like this career path is your true calling and you very much want to explore it, but on the other hand, you also don't want to sever ties. You don't want to burn the ties with your family, okay? You feel like this career path is going to be so nourishing. This is water. But then on the other hand, you feel like, oh my God, if I pursue this career, I might end up burning the bridges with my family, okay? So you're sort of in that like dilemma. You don't want to sever ties with your family, but you also want to focus on this career. And so this dilemma has been frustrating you for a while now, and now you want your spirit team to sort of like offer guidance on whether pursuing this career path is worth the risk of you potentially weakening, yeah, weakening the family bonds you're already so accustomed to. Yeah, you're trying to find out whether is the sacrifice worth it. Should I focus on my own happiness and sacrifice my family? Yeah. And yeah, so that's probably why you were drawn to this reading. So if this sounds like you or what you're experiencing now, then the messages in this reading are meant for you. And remember what I just said. If it also doesn't sound like you, don't be so quick to dismiss this reading. It could just mean I'm tapping into your future energies. And if you come to the reading at a later date, you'll find that your ego, your conscious mind will be more willing to accept the messages, okay? So just stick around and listen to what I have to say, okay? Right. So, on to the main part of your reading, the answer to your question: should you pursue this career path? Is it worth it? Is it worth you probably sacrificing the family bonds you have? And you got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, yeah? In reverse. And so, the answer to your question is yes, you should pursue this career path, pile 4. You will grow at leaps and bounds in this career. This is, you will experience exponential success. But as you begin to establish yourself in this career, you will have to sacrifice something very dear to you, okay? Probably that's why I felt called to put it underneath this card. You may have to sacrifice your family ties at the beginning stages of this career when you're starting to establish it, okay? You'll have to, this Pentacles, whenever you're doing a yes or no tarot reading, Pentacles signify that it's a yes, but you'll have to make a sacrifice of some sort, whether it's your time, energy, or just money, okay? So yes, you should pursue this career, but keep in mind, you will have to sacrifice something very dear to you at the beginning stages when you're starting to establish this career, okay? And with this key card here, I'm sensing that you'll have to close one chapter of your life and begin a new one, okay? Keys close things, isn't it? So you'll have to close one chapter of your life and begin a new one. For example, for some of you, you may have to move to a different location, a new home, away from your family and friends in order to pursue this career path. This career is very much a solo journey. It's a very solo journey. With this happy family card coming in reverse, it's a very solo journey, okay? Even here, she's alone. It's a solo journey that requires you to learn how to be independent, self-reliant, okay? And not need support from anyone else. I have a feeling like up to this point, most of you have everything you've wanted. Your family has always been there to support you. You've had so much support in your life, yeah? You've never been alone in anything that you do. There's always someone to support you, always people to support you. But this particular career path is a solo journey and is going to require you to learn how to become self-reliant and not need as much support from other people, okay? See how this lady is trying to sort of balance the 2 coins all on her own. Yeah, there's no one helping her. She's trying to balance both of them on her own. Yeah, instead of asking for help from someone else. Yeah, so this is you, and this is what is required of you in this career path. You need to be an independent thinker capable of solving your own problems if you want to achieve great success in this career path. So you're being told you will achieve great success in this career path, and yes, you should pursue it, but you'll have to sacrifice something, probably something very dear to you, your family, your friends, or your home. You have to move to a new home, and you're also being told that you'll also need to learn how to solve your own problems yourself. You need to be an independent thinker if you want to succeed in this career path. But with this key card, you have all the resources you need, okay? You have all the resources you need in order to make this career path successful. So if you're willing to make the necessary sacrifices to become self-reliant and independent, then yes, absolutely pursue this career, okay? And as I said earlier, with this happy family card here, for some of you, being independent may mean stopping to rely on your family for support, be it financially or emotionally. Being independent means it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others, okay? Juggle these 2 pentacles on your own. And for another group, this 2 of pentacles may mean you need to sacrifice the time you spend. If you already have let's say kids and a wife, you may need to sacrifice the time you spend with your family and friends in order to dedicate your time to build this career into a successful endeavor, the successful endeavor you want it to become. In other words, for a while, as you build your career to the level you want it to be, you'll need to spend less time with your family and or friends. You'll need to make a trade-off between having a successful career versus spending time with your family. This Magician card, the hands, just a trade-off. Which one are you going to choose? Even this, yeah? You need to make a trade-off, okay? Happy family, successful career, okay? And it's not this sacrifice, that Pentacles doesn't say you have to sacrifice for life, okay? It just says at the beginning stages, you will need to, at the beginning stages when you're trying to establish yourself in this career, when you're trying to build this career, you'll need to decide whether are you going to focus on your family or are you going to focus on your career. You can't focus on both. If you want this career to succeed, you will have to dedicate all your time to this career, okay? You can't be 50-50. No, you have to go all in, put all your legs in, okay? You have to jump in both legs, okay? And that's what they're saying. But also, your spirit guides are also saying if you dedicate all your time and energy into this career, you will succeed. But your family life will have to take a back seat for some time. As I said, not forever, just for some time, at least until your career is well established. And if you embark on this career path, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You'll have to choose one. Only the King of Pentacles, this is the 2 of Pentacles, this is still early on. Only the King of Pentacles in Tarot is allowed to have his cake and eat it too. Yeah, right now you're still at this 2 of Pentacles energy, okay? It's like the 2 of Pentacles stage, meaning you can either bake the cake or eat it, but you can't have both. Okay? But also the other uplifting message here is that your guides are telling you, don't worry. The Magician card, the Magician and the Mirror card here implies that eventually you will move to the King of Pentacles level. This is the King of Pentacles. Eventually you will move to this King of Pentacles level where you will master how to juggle these 2 areas of your life. You'll master how to juggle family and your career, okay? See how he has mastered how to balance fire and water at the same level. It's no longer in this 2 of Pentacles energy. You're seeing in this 2 of Pentacles where there's one pentacle up and the other one is down, which implies that you will need to focus on one and not focus on the other, yeah, up and down. But here in this card, he's holding these 2 things at the same level in the Magician card, isn't it? So with this, your spirit guides are saying eventually you will master how to balance your work and family life, okay, and this career. But for now, you have to make a trade-off. As you establish your career, you have to make a trade-off, okay? So at some point, you'll master the art of balancing work and life, okay? Don't worry. But for now, just sacrifice, necessary sacrifice. If you want this career to be successful the way you had anticipated, then you'll need to make some sacrifices, okay? This career is the key to your abundance. With this key card here, it's the key to your abundance, okay? So yes, embark on it, okay? You should pursue this career, but keep in mind, you will have to sacrifice something very dear to you. It might not be family, it might be something else, but whatever it is that you need to sacrifice, it will be something that is very dear to you, okay? But you're being told your sacrifice will be worth it, okay? It will be worth it in the end. And your sacrifice is not something that you have to sacrifice for life. No, it will just be a short-term sacrifice, just for at the beginning stages as you establish yourself in this career, okay? But your efforts will be rewarded, okay? You will become this magician capable of manifesting anything you want in your life, okay? All the abundance, all the happiness, the fulfilling family life, as well as the work life, you will be able to master how to balance the two, okay? So yeah, so now let's see. Your reading was much more intense to channel than the other 3 piles. Right, so now let's see. Before we end this reading, in fact, my battery, I think, is about to die. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't die midway. Anyway, so before we end this reading, let's get final guidance from your spirit guides. What more do they want to say about this career path that you want to embark on, okay? Right, so I feel like picking this one. Find your calm, blue lace agate. And lastly, let's pick this one. Ooh. Open your heart, rose quartz. Okay. So with this, find your calm, blue lace agate. The other message coming through here is when you start embarking on this journey, when you start focusing on this career path, you might be overwhelmed. The 12 Pentacles card is also a card of being overwhelmed. Yeah, you got your hands so full that you get overwhelmed. Yeah, so saying as you embark on this journey, it's important for you to learn how to ground yourself. Okay. Learn how to ground yourself, find your calm, okay? Some of you at this moment in time, you still have, it's very easy for you to become overwhelmed easily, but this career path that you want to choose is going to require you it's going to be very hectic in a way at the beginning stages. It's going to take a lot of your time, like it's a pressure job, sort of, yeah? And you're being told, as you embark on this journey, this is just guidance message on how to make sure that you're still mentally and emotionally stable. They're telling you need to learn how to ground yourself, okay? That's why probably I felt the need to put it underneath the Magician card. The Magician is very grounded. Like I said, he knows how to balance water and fire. In this case, the water represents your emotions, and in this case, the fire represents your agility, your mental strength, okay? So you need to learn how to balance your emotions and balance your heart and your mind. When you feel tired, it's important for you to take a break. The other message coming through here is some of you have sometimes you have a tendency to become a workaholic, and you need to learn how to balance, okay, that whole family and life thing. Like I said, eventually you will learn how to balance this to work and family life, yeah? But at the beginning stages, you may need to focus more on your career, and they're saying if it becomes too overwhelming because of how much pressure this career will require from you, it's important for you to learn how to ground yourself, okay? Find your calm. In fact, maybe some of you are being told directly, go look for a blue lace agate crystal, okay? And carry it with you. It will help you feel more calm in this very pressurizing career, okay? So find your calm, learn how to ground yourself. Do more. For some of you, you're being told, do more Reiki healing sessions, okay? With this water card, I'm feeling like do more of throat chakra and sacral chakra, okay? Some of you, your throat chakra and the sacral chakra are blocked and are preventing you from fully, likely when you're doing this job, maybe some of you are going to be talking a lot in this job, and also you're dealing with a lot of emotions in this job, so you'll need to balance your throat chakra and your sacral chakra the most, okay? So work on doing maybe Reiki healing sessions. You can listen to the binaural beats on YouTube, okay? The free ones, or you can just buy a Reiki healing session from someone, okay? But it's important that when you start to embark on this journey, you ensure that you find your calm, be grounded, find ways to practically ground yourself, because this career is going to be very, very involving for you, okay? Find the blue lace agate if some of you can get crystals in your local store, okay? Then with this rose quartz, open your heart. Open your heart. Interesting. And the key, I just put it underneath the key. Let me see what message is coming through here. Spirit. Okay, fine. So the key and the open your heart. Remember I said that I've done so many readings today, I can't remember whether it was your reading. I think at some point I said that, yes, I said that some of you, your family is not really thrilled about you following this career path. And that's why you feel sort of stressed out. You feel like, oh my God, if I follow, like I said, you feel like this calling is truly your calling. But on the other side, you feel like if I pursue this career, my family sort of will my relationship with my family will be strained. Yeah. And so that's why you're stuck in a dilemma on whether should you follow this path or not. And this rose quartz is just reiterating and saying, follow your heart. Okay. Follow your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? And I'm guessing your heart is telling you to choose this career above anything else for now, okay? Because this career is going to make you later on have a fulfilling family life, okay? It's a double-edged sword. As much as this career right now is telling you to put your family on the back seat, this magician card, like I said, later on, this career path will also help you learn how to balance work and family life, okay? So it's going to be beneficial later on for your family if you focus on this career path for now, okay? Because if you ignore it, then you'll feel so unfulfilled. If you ignore your own needs so that you can please other people, later on in life you're going to be so sad and depressed. You're going to regret not having followed your calling, not having followed your heart's calling, okay? And then you're going to be so depressed, and your family is not going to be happy with you being depressed, okay? So this rose quartz is telling you it's time for you to focus on your own needs. Surrender your need to please other people. I have a feeling some of you are people pleasers. Most of the time, the things you do it so that you can please your family, and it's good, but this moment in time requires you to focus on yourself, okay? Follow your heart. Follow your heart, even if it means you may need to break ties with your family for a while. Just follow your heart. And then with this rose quartz here, this is sort of like a hope sign from your guides saying, yes, your relationships with your family and friends may be strained, but guess what? Later on down the line, there's hope, okay? There's hope. These people are going to come back into your life, okay? Because they're going to see, oh, wow. So Pile 4 was right. They should have focused on this career. It was beneficial for them, yeah? They were right. So they'll come back to you. They'll realize that you were right to focus on this career, and they'll be more forgiving if you had abandoned them, okay? Because they'll be happy that this career is making you happy, okay? That's the message for this open your heart. Follow your heart. Okay, this is a time for you to focus on your own needs. Don't start pleasing other people. You follow your true calling. What is your heart telling you to do? Focus on this career, then focus on it. Don't worry if your relationships with your family break apart down the road. There's hope, okay? The magician here and the open your heart, there's hope. There's hope. It's not going to be a forever thing, okay? So just follow your heart's true calling. Open up your heart and listen to your heart. That's the key to your success in this career and life in general, okay? So, yeah, I hope the messages that have come through in this reading have been useful for you and uplifting in some way and have helped you decide what you're going to do, okay? So, if you felt drawn to the other paths, by all means, feel free to watch them. Other than that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a lovely week ahead and see you in my next reading. Bye.